Hello everyone, my name is Blade Walker and welcome back to our Let's Play for 7 Days to Die, Alpha 18.4. It's been a busy day and a half, so I managed to finally finish the entire floor. It took forever. And then I figured, well, since I spent this much time, I may as well just go ahead and paint it, so I went ahead and painted it as well. But the good news is that it is 100% done. The floor is finished. I also went ahead and realized that I messed up on the entrance here to the maze base, or whatever you want to call it. So I went ahead and I put in the correct staircase that goes around. Before it was just too simply going straight up with the railings. Now the reason why you do this is because if you don't, quite often zombies will get stuck on the corner here trying to get up the staircase, and they'll end up bashing on the stairs, and they'll end up eventually breaking them out, rendering the entire base null and void. So you put these corner staircases and all the way around the side so that when they try to get back up, they can easily just run up and get back up. And I'm actually kind of concerned that these might... You know what? Why even take the chance? They look nice, but I just have this strange feeling that that's going to cause an issue. So let's just go ahead and fix that now before that becomes an issue. I kind of thought about it before and I was like, nah, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. And there you go. Now when they come running, they'll come up and they'll be able to make it right on up. Except for I can't for some reason. But they'll be able to get up there now, so that's good. I'll just have to upgrade that. So, as for what we're doing today, we're going to work on this base and try to get this sucker close to done, if not done. So, first things first, we're going to upgrade the pillars, because as always, there will be some zombies that just will not do what you tell them to, and they will end up bashing on the pillars. So we are going to upgrade them all. Now, I originally had wanted to make this much longer and then maybe even go around a bit towards that end. But after looking at it, I think it's actually pretty much where I want it now. Oop, well, crap. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and put the end on it, and we're going to work on making it the best it can be. Now, you might wonder why I left this piece here in the middle, because I'm not going to be standing there. It was originally my intention, but then I realized, no, that's probably not going to work. So, what am I going to use that center for? Well, we are going to put some traps on this base, on the base, and that is where we are going to put the power and everything else. In fact, I'm probably going to want to extend this a little more. Let's see, should I extend it a bit more? No, actually, I think that's probably just fine, but I do want to put a ladder. I don't even think I need 3, and then a plate. Now, I'm not too concerned about them getting up here, simply because I'm not going to be standing up here, so they have no reason to attack or even go near this place. So there should not be an issue with them ever bothering to come up here. Now, with that said, I think this platform needs to be just a tad wider. So we're going to do this. Not going to extend it that way, because then they might use it as a shortcut. Although I'll probably put a wall up there. In fact, I'm almost certain I'm going to. Go ahead and extend this out so I can put a nice hatch on there. And the hatch is more for looks than it is for function, because like I said, they're not going to bother with this. There's just no reason for them to. They might hit the pillars on the bottom, but that would be about it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, if you're wondering why I went ahead and extended it, it's because 2 is a little bit narrow to try to set down the battery bank. If I can... Did I want to do a battery bank here? No, I did not, which means I'm a dummy and I forgot what I needed. Well, crap. Just a second, guys. Okay, that was a quick minute and a half. So now we have ourselves a generator bank, which I'm going to place We'll say here. That works. Doesn't really matter where, to be honest. Now, you might be wondering what exactly we are going to be putting down for traps. Well, first and foremost, we are going to be putting down blade traps. Blade traps, boy. We are putting down blade traps, but first thing we are putting down is the dart traps. Now, dart traps are great for a whole lot of reasons. But the primary reason I like the dart traps is because they're cheap to make, their ammo is cheap to make, and they're very effective. Now, if you're wondering how standing over there I'm going to be able to shoot at them from over here, don't worry about that. I've got that covered. So, we are going to do this and maybe even one more above. Only because I want to make sure when cop spit comes, it's not going to hit any of our delicate electronics. Now, the blade traps that are going to be over here, or maybe even over there, probably going to be... No, I think I'll put it over here. That way if they spit at me, hopefully from here it won't hit the traps. Now, the blade traps I completely expect to get destroyed. And if they do, that's just the way it is. I'm not too concerned about it. Honestly, even the same for the dart traps, because since it's going to be here and the iron bars will be here and they can spit through iron bars, it is entirely possible they will destroy them. But I'm hoping not. But that's the beauty of traps, especially at late game. They're so cheap to make that, it's not even a big deal if they destroy it. So let's refuel this, get those in there. Turn it on, because it's so cheap to run, I don't really care. Alright, so first thing is first. We are going to put... We're going to go ahead and put the second row of... the second wall in. Oop. Okay, so there's that. I don't need any more dart traps because I'm only going to put 2 in. Although maybe... Well, that's an idea. I could put 2 more shooting that way, but with my luck, I'd probably end up shooting myself. So probably not a good idea. Now, you might be wondering why I have things like the garage door and the motion sensor and lights. That's for the next project. That's probably not going to be today because it's going to take too long to do this. So, what we need to do now is wire up our switch, which we're just going to go ahead and put there. And then we are going to put... Yeah, I don't really care how this looks since it's going to be indoors anyway. So we're going to do that. We're not going to need a shotgun. We might need the M60. Let's repair those just in case. And then I need the wire tool. So we're going to go from here to the switch to here, from here to the 2 dart traps. You know what? I think it's probably best if I just individually wire them in case one gets destroyed. If you daisy chain from one to the other and the first one gets destroyed, then it disables the second one, which... Oh, wrong button. Which we don't want to do. So, there's that all wired up. Now, do I want to put something to trigger those? You know, I kind of do, because if I don't, then as soon as I turn it on, it's going to just immediately fire. So, the question would be... I can do the wiring, the trip wires. You know what, I'll mess with that later. Let's get the blade traps up and going. But first, we're going to need... if I can ever remember. The blade traps are pretty big, so I don't want to use... Oh, that's why I couldn't find them, because they're already in my inventory. Come on. So, putting the traps there, the blade traps, wouldn't be a terrible idea per se. But I'm thinking I'd much rather have them... Yeah, we're going to put them here. So we need to change this back for a second. Just drop down, I don't really care. We're going to put one there. We're going to put one there. One there. And one there. Yay, it's morning. Not that it really matters. I ain't scared of no running zombies. I had plenty of running zombies while I was out here working. Including screamers that love to come and smack me in the back of my head. I keep swiveling my head looking. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. The next thing I know, whack right in the face. I was not happy. Well, actually not in the face, in the back of my head. Oh, wait, did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. Alright, so now we're going to do this. This. Yes, that's correct. I know it doesn't really look correct. Oh, that is not correct. That'd be a problem. Just remembered that they're 3 wide, not 2 wide. So, I could put them sideways, but I really don't want to. Because I'm concerned if I put them... Here, I'll show you what I mean. I'm concerned... Okay, see, there's what I could do. I'm not going to put it on the ground, because if you put it on the ground, it'll get destroyed really quick. So if I put them like that, if I build little pylons or whatever here, and then I put them like this, and then I put one on this row and then one on this row, I'm concerned that will block their pathing. I'm not positive it would, but I'm concerned. So what I think I'm going to do is... Well, pretty much the only thing I can do. It's going to look goofy, but, well, that's what you get for making an even walkway. Honestly, I don't care what it looks like too much. I mean, as long as it does what it's supposed to do, I'm a happy man. So, you might also be wondering why I'm putting in 2, I don't know what you call them. Ooh. You might be wondering why I'm doing 2 pillars instead of just 1. The idea is that if one gets knocked out, the trap won't just flop to the ground and be wasted. I have a feeling it won't last that long anyway. I better probably go up like this. There we go. So, yeah, it's going to look funny, but no, that's just the way it is. There we go. Now, boy, that seems... No, that's correct, because if you don't, they could just go right through it. I don't know why, but that looks low, and I know it isn't. Yeah, because if I put it up one more, you'd walk right underneath it. Okay, yeah. Don't you hate when you self-doubt? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here. Throw this up. And then throw that one and that one. Come on, there we go. Okay, I'm thinking 2 is probably enough, but maybe I should put 2 more in. You know what? To hell with it. Why not? I've got more. Why not throw them in? Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll do them here. Same thing. Go 1, 2, 1, 2. And over here we'll go 1. Yeah, I'd much rather have the extension on the outside. Definitely looks less janky to me. Okay. Just temporarily throw that there. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pillars up here. Pillar, pillar. swap over to that. Nice thing about these, the other nice thing is that they're super easy to install. I mean, unless you want to get really complicated, which you can. Nothing wrong with that. So let's get in the pillars again. Nope, 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 nope. Up there. Okay. That will do very nicely. And again, I expect these fully to get broken out, and that's okay. That is not a problem. I expect it. I plan on it. So now, do I want to? You know what? I bet you I can. I bet I can wire these up directly without anything, since these are so close. Ha 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 ha. That's awesome. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now, I know it does kind of look goofy, but unless I run it underground and then straight up to the thing, which, depending on how long this series goes, I might actually do that. There's really no other way to do it, because if I were to put a relay up here or even up there, once again, Cop Spit could easily... It doesn't even have to directly hit it. If it hits the wall, it could, the AoE damage could destroy the relay. So I don't really want to do that, as much as I would actually prefer it. Oh, what I hit. Yeah, don't hit the generator. No, not generator. Generator bank would be bad. Well, not really, but... Come on. There we go. And now we hit this. And there does indeed appear to be enough power. Oh yeah, plenty of power. Now, these are going to be a bit of an issue. So you might wonder, well, how are we going to fix that? Well, I think I know what I'm going to do. The issue is... Whoop, I'm not 100% sure it will work. But we'll give it a shot. We'll take a gander. Let's go ahead and go get our tripwires. It's not that I don't know if it'll work. What my concern is that it might be too far away. Ah. 2 is all I should need. Kind of want to bring my Jeep out here. That's how lazy I am. Drive back on over. Okay. So we're looking good. Upgrade that. I went ahead and replaced that wood. I don't know what I was thinking, because then I had to get cobblestone, and I said, screw it, I just broke it out and put in an actual concrete plate. Sometimes I wonder what I'm thinking. Let's put a hatch in here. I specifically brought iron, that way I could make one. Come on. 2, 1, 0, click. And then, good enough. Alright, now we got ourselves a hatch. Again, it's all unnecessary, truthfully, but I like to do it anyway. Oh, we got ourselves a friend. You know what? Screw that. I want to beat her to death. Where are you at? Where are you at? Come on, I know it's in there. There it is. Oop. No touch. Oh, hey. There we go. Oh, I had a feeling you brought friends. You know, there's supposed to be a ragdoll mechanic in Alpha 18 where if they fall from too far, they'd fall down and ragdoll, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. I wonder if that feature got cut. That's entirely possible. Okay. Now, oop, that's not what I wanted to do. The first issue, wow, that sun's really bright. The first issue is you don't want to do it, you don't want to put these tripwires here, because if the zombies try to, they'll try to catty corner this, obviously, and they might hit them, or they could hit, a demolisher could explode, a cop could explode, whatever. We don't want that. So I do want to put them a little bit back, but if I put them too far back, I'm going to try here. So what is that, 3, 4 blocks over? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm concerned, before I actually finalize that by upgrading them, we are going to put in the tripwires. Now, let me think for just a moment how this has to look. Yeah, definitely gonna. Let me try. I'm like 99% sure that is not gonna reach. Watch it reaches. All right, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop saying things and then proving yourself wrong. Okay, so that's how it works. You power straight to there, then over to here, and then up here. I might be too long. No, it's not too long at all. And then to there. Now, what that's going to do is it sends power to here. And then anything, including myself, that crosses this line will activate whatever's at the end of this line, which in this case is those two dart traps. So that will prevent the dart traps from just running non-stop. No. I was thinking about trying to get fancy with the wiring, and when you get fancy with the wiring, that's when things go bad. And then things stop working. So I think that's pretty much everything as far as this goes. So I don't know why I didn't get some before, but let's go get some darts and double check. You know, I'm getting a little cheeky and I'm thinking I might even put some electric fence down. Darts. And I'm making a whole bunch more, so. Yeah, there's still another, you know what, that's probably too many. We'll go ahead and stop that for now. Let's get back to making steel. Are these done? Yes, they are. I had to empty these out because I'm going to move 2 of them down there and then 1 here, so. That's fine for now. I'll deal with that stuff later. Let's get this baby going. Okay. 4,000, that's fine. Oh, I ain't that brave. Oh, maybe I can. Did I mess it up? It's entirely possible I did. Whoop, ain't no possible. I absolutely did. Wait, they don't have. Oh, I know exactly what it is. I used up all the juice, didn't I? Oh, haha. Whoops. Nobody saw that. All right, here we go. Don't die, don't die. All right, so there we go. That is working. If only zombies knew they could just jump over this and be like, haha, I'm safe, you suck. And, well, they don't, so we're good. Okay, so we're going to do that and this. And you know what? Just to be safe, well, first of all, let's go ahead and turn this off so I don't shoot myself. Because that's never happened. Like 50 times. Sometimes in the same episode. Okay. We are going to go on face. We're going to put this here, and that there. And then we're also going to put some here. And all this is going to do is hopefully prevent or at least reduce the likelihood of these being destroyed from cop spit or, well, pretty much anything, to be honest. Oh, okay, that's perfect. Oh. On face. Oh! I knew it. Copy rotation. And I'm not worried about on top. That's perfectly fine. So we'll go ahead and put this on the back. Copy rotation. Copy rotation. And that's pretty much done. I mean, I guess I could put one in front, but really there's just no need. They're not going to turn around and hit it. Although, to be honest, I could have put these further out instead of right here up against this. Blah, 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 blah. That's good enough. Good enough. And hell's bells. I forgot to do that too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and I gotta get it now, because if I don't, I'll forget. And really, it's... Putting these in is actually technically pointless, because cop spit goes right through them. Just need two. Kind of want to get some lighting, but... Lighting blows up just way too easily. They need to increase the damage lights can take, or increase the hit points lights can take, or decrease the damage they take, so you can actually use them, because as of now, they're pretty much useless. Let's stop messing with that. Okay, so... Demos are definitely going to blow up at some point on this thing. So, yeah. We're definitely upgrading. Oh, for a second I thought that was dry, and I'm like, wait a minute, I used... yes, level 14 skill points. Holy moly. I was doing fortitude. Yes, I was doing fortitude. Alright, I definitely want machine gunner. I want heavy armor. Pain tolerance, healing factor. Healing factor is kind of a waste, really, after about 3, I guess, but I don't really care. Cardio, so I got 4 more points. Running gun would be kind of nice. Especially since I use it. You know what? I think I am going to do that. 2 points into agility. 1 more into running gun. Flurry of blows. Don't really need parkour. Why not? Now I can fall 1 meter further without taking damage or something. I don't know, whatever. I'm pretty much at the point where I don't really need anything anymore. I've got pretty much everything I need. Even more so now that I've got running, or not running gun, what do you call it? Machine gunner. Now you might be wondering how I'm going to get up above this so I could actually shoot down at them over there. Well, I am going to make an elevated platform here at this end. And originally I was going to do so with a ladder in order to get to the top, but then I realized no, it's probably a better idea to just make it with a stairs system. Oh, are you kidding me? Did I really run out of... Holy crap, I did not expect to run out that quickly. Okay, well that's fine, we can upgrade later. Let's go ahead and get this started. So as for this, we are going to be needing, let's see, how far did I go? 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, perfect. So this one can go right here. Now we can put our nice little platform up here. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. Now we got to put our ladder in. Which means got to destroy that like a dummy. That's fine. And then of course on face. Now, as for what we're going to do here, you know what, actually? We are going to extend this because we are going to have the ladder, or the ladders, we're going to have the stairs going up. Now, I could do, and I probably, well, no, I probably shouldn't. I could do a double staircase on each side, but since I theoretically don't want them to get to this point, I'm not going to do that. So instead, we are going to go with a single step. Yeah, that should do. And I want them to be able to get at me from both sides, so. Now, as for how high I want this to be, well, that's going to depend on how well I can see the other end of the platform. Simple. Now, you might think that I'm just going to put this straight up here and be able to do that. No, I'm actually going to put it up, and then I'm going to extend it in that direction so that we'll be able to see more easily. Although that might be... We'll see. We'll see. This is all testing, essentially. I've never done this before, so we will see how well this works. I'm thinking, oh, whew, I realized that I fell way too far. Okay, so there's no support there, which we cannot have. So we're going to go back one more so that we're directly over the support. Because we want to make sure this does not collapse. That would be very, very, very bad. Okay, by doing this, we're increasing its support. Because this is a pillar block. And I definitely think that's as high as I want to go on a single staircase. Okay, so that should work pretty well. Now we're going to, if I can ever get over here, there we go. And then here, we're going to have two more, well, a double staircase going up. Come on. Okay, fine. Fall down. I don't really care. Okay. I'm going to extend this at least one more out. Probably just one. I think one's fine. Got to be very mindful of structural integrity. Now, do I want to start here? No, I do not. Because if the zombies do make it this far, I don't want them to get stuck. And I know you might think, well, of course you want them to get stuck so they don't get you. Not so much. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work like that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and extend this up here. Oh, it's already noon. How about that? One thing that will help strengthen all of this is when I upgrade it to steel. Once I do that, this will become much more sturdy. Now I'm kind of wondering, Yes, I can. Alright, I'm going to show you guys a little trick about structural integrity. You know what? I think I will use plates. I wasn't going to, but I think that's probably better. Alright, as we know, come on. No matter how big a block, or how much of a block physically something takes up when you plant it, it counts as the entire block being filled. So, for example, if I want to increase structural stability here, which honestly doesn't make that much difference since there's nothing underneath it, but pretend there is. One thing you can do to guarantee structural stability is to put something such as a plate or an iron sheet in order to allow you to still pass through, but yet those two blocks do have something in it, meaning that the structural integrity is 100% sound, as if there wasn't something there. And I think actually I am going to do that. I kind of didn't want to, but I really think it's necessary. Alright. This is going to be really big and chunky, which kind of isn't what I wanted, but you know what? Oh, we're going to need more. We're going to need more. Oh, crap, we're out of time, too. Shoot. All right, well, we are gonna grab some more steel. Screw it. I'll just take it all. What am I saving it for? Besides, with all these forges going, once I move them, steel is not going to be a problem. But unfortunately for today, I've run out of time. So we will finish this hopefully in the next episode. So if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a comment, suggestion, like, or subscribe as always. Have a great day, everyone, and I will, as always, see you in the next episode.